Welcome to this very special, monumental, other big adjective words edition of Midstate Magazine.
That was very intelligent.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is such a big thing for us.
We're live on the internet.
For the very first time.
Ever
In Midstate history.
You know they have the internet on computers now?
Really?
Yes.
Because where else would they have
I don't
it?
know. But
No.
this is exciting.
And you know who this is? We have to say thanks to Jim Crone.
Jim Crone,
actually.
the webmaster,
The
if you will.
webmaster, who is in charge of this thing. But there were so many people that helped.
A lot of
put this
sweat
together.
and tears and blood and guts went into the making of this possible, which is...
We didn't have a war.
No, it wasn't like violently. Those were all
Wasn't like-
metophors. I'm very learned
Pretty
today.
deep
I'm very
today,
learned
except
today.
you just used the word learned. Learned it. I can't even say it.
There you go.
So,
But
yeah.
can you imagine all over the world?
People are watching Midstate
This isn't
Magazine.
just a little Peoria
Are
thing
you
now.
nervous?
I'm all right. You know, I'm
doing
cool.
okay?
I'm cool with it. But all over the world. That's like World Wide Web. They do have
wrong with you
they
today?
do have the internet on computers now. This is what I'm saying. But
Well, they've had it on the internet or computers for a while.
thank you, Molly.
I'm just trying to.
But we got
Clear
a big
that up
show
for
coming
you.
up. But we got to go to the news desk.
All right, let's go.
Welcome to Midstate News. I'm Paige Cohn.
And I'm Chad Hecht. In science news, 2 drugs used to fight arthritis may also be used to fight off a deadlier disease, cancer. Celebrex and Vioxx, used to block the production of a chemical known as COX-2, will first be tested in 3 large studies involving approximately 6,000 volunteers to see if the drugs can stop precancerous growths in the colon. However, there may be as many as 100 studies involving these drugs worldwide. Doctors are willing to try the drugs because of their apparent side effects, as well as the gentleness of the pills make the drugs prime sources for cancer research.
In local news, the State of Illinois Board of Education is cracking down on so-called diploma mills, which manufacture and sell college diplomas over the internet. The board will take a vote on whether or not state legislation should be used to fine or jail perpetrators who use the false documents. A college diploma can be purchased on the internet from $35 to $5,000 for an almost perfect forgery. John Baer, an authority on the diploma mill industry, believes the operation brings in at least $400 million a year in sales revenue. But Baer says a bigger problem is that people lie on their resumes and employers don't question the lies. False diplomas from universities in the state, such as ISU and the University of Illinois, are made readily available over the internet.
In other news, teachers at universities everywhere are trying to figure out the solution to the same problem: what to do when students skip their classes. For students, skipping classes may be due to several things: job interviews, illness, or the occasional oversleeping. For educators, the question of effectiveness of an attendance policy has led to variations on the idea. Some teachers at Bradley University have their own ideas about what to do with those absentees.
I know that there are students that think that they should have the option of attending or not since they're paying for it. But, you know, my perspective is if my job is to bring out the best potential in you, I can't do that if you're not there.
We kind of lump it into what we call the professional attitude in the production sequence, is that showing up on time, showing up, period, those are just expected. Those are just gospel of what we expect in the program.
Many professors nowadays have become extremely tough on absences. Some allow a single absence before a grade drop occurs.
In our oddly enough story tonight, health officials confirmed a 28-year-old California man has been diagnosed with a rare form of human rabies on Saturday. Glenn County health official Dennis Galvin says that most cases of human rabies come from contact with bats. In animal bite cases, the incubation period ranges from 3 weeks to 3 months. People suffering from bites are treated with a series of painful injections. The California man expected dehydration and vomiting when he first arrived at the hospital on March 19th. Then he quickly began having seizures and was put on life support soon after. In most cases, the virus attacking the nervous system after a bite proves to be invariably fatal, according to Galvin.
The Hollywood Walk of Fame received its 2,193rd star in the form of Ray Bradbury, the author of several classic science fiction novels such as Fahrenheit 451. The presentation ceremony kicks off a month-long reading campaign called One Book, One City, LA. Bradbury, now 81 and an Illinois native, has been a resident of LA since youth.
A group of students at Bradley University are bringing a hot commodity to college students in exchange for support for several exceptional causes in central Illinois.
We're selling donuts here in the Student Center at Bradley University, actually Krispy Kreme donuts, which you can't find in central Illinois, and half the proceeds are going to Children's Home to support them in their programs and events, and also to help benefit Wendy's Eyeglass Shack, because in order to pick up your donuts, you come to Wendy's Eyeglass Shack and pick up your donuts. You learn a little bit more about Wendy's Eyeglass Shack, which is a store here in Peoria, and you're also helping out your own community by giving some money to Children's Home.
The fundraiser, which began as a senior project, hopes to bring in $200 for these excellent causes.
Finally, tonight in campus news, Bradley welcomes baseball fans' dream to commencement in May. Henry Hammer and Hank Aaron will receive an honorary degree as well as give a brief speech at the ceremony's only official speaker. Officials at the university say that honorary degrees are not given every year and that Aaron was selected for, among other things, his significant contributions to his profession and society. As one of the first African-American players in baseball history, Aaron went on to hit 755 home runs, win 3 Gold Glove awards, and earn the MVP for the National League in 1957. Today, Aaron is Senior Vice President and Assistant to the President of the Atlanta Braves. The degree from Bradley is not the first for Aaron. However, according to his assistant, he probably has 7 to 8 honorary degrees from several institutions, including Harvard and Emory College in Georgia.
And now tonight, CJ has the lowdown on the BU softball season. Thanks, CJ.
Thanks, Paige, Chad. With baseball in full swing now, Matt Strutzel previews a season of some ball players that don't get as much recognition, softball players.
The Bradley Braves softball team begins the 2002 spring season looking to tally more wins following last year's subpar record in the Missouri Valley Conference. Younger and older players alike look forward to lacing the cleats up yet again.
To finish towards the top of the conference, top 3, top 4 teams, make it to the conference tournament, just play up to our capabilities every game.
Although the team lost 3/4 of their starting infield to graduation, pitching continues to be the Braves' strength, and the team's chemistry remains most important.
I think it makes winning that much better and that much easier if you are a close-knit group and have that chemistry on the field also.
Hitting has been a major focus of improvement for the Braves because of lack of production in the past. A new face on Bradley's bench has contributed to the new attitude of driving in runs.
The Bradley softball team looks to improve upon its record from last season. Only 6 teams qualify for the conference tournament. Head coach Dean Schuda is one of those additions that may improve the Braves' chance.
He won his 200th game this weekend in his college coaching career, so he just brings in a different attitude.
Coach Schuda's coaching success stems from a Division III World Series championship with Wisconsin Stevens Point.
When I first got here, the goal, everybody was saying, let's just get to the conference tournament. To me, getting in isn't the end all. We're going, we have to think higher than that.
What is the ultimate goal of Braves softball?
When you get into the World Series at the NCAA level, whether it be Division I or Division III, it's like a whole different world. And if we can get into a regional, that's the #1 thing. You got to win the conference first, get into the regional. Once you get in the regional, and anything can happen on any given day, and that's our ultimate goal.
For Midstate Sports, I'm Matt Strutzel.
Thanks, Matt. Bradley's next game is Wednesday, April 10th at UIC in Chicago. Their next home game is on April 16th against Butler University at Bradley Park. In other local sports, Bradley's search for a new head coach of the men's basketball team may end with a Braves blast from the past. Former Bradley superstar Jim Les has reportedly been recently interviewed by the committee in Atlanta. Several other candidates have been interviewed, including assistant coach at Michigan State, Brian Gregory, as well as head coach at North Carolina Greensboro, Fran McCaffrey, to name a few, and a hometown face, U of I assistant Wayne McLean, is also verified coach. Les, along with many other contenders, looks to replace longtime BU head coach Jim Molinari. Paige and Chad, I promise the next coach I won't be as rough with as I was on Molinari.
We'd just like to say good luck to the softball team in their upcoming games, and it looks as if we may finally have a Bradley men's basketball coach. Maybe Wayne McLean can come back to Peoria where he started.
Maybe so.
That's going to do it for Midstate News this week. I'm Chad Hecht.
And I'm Paige Cohn. Back to you, Molly and Matt.
And we're back.
Thank you, Paige, Chad, and CJ.
Very nice.
You know, Hammer and Hank Aaron.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. How exciting is that?
I saw that in the paper not too long ago, and I'm thrilled.
I'm very excited. You know, parents are going to be fathers.
I'm going to
Not
be
a
excited.
stereotype, but
Because I've heard bad things about, graduation's 3 hours and it's boring
it
and
is
blah, blah,
3
blah.
hours long.
But I'm excited
I am too.
for at least that, 20 minutes or so when he gets
And
to
then
talk.
we'll be like, great.
Then you hear like 3,000 people's names that you've never heard of before. That's great.
And then some people like to make up names
Yeah.
as they give them, like Homer Simpson.
Yeah, I've
He's
heard about that.
graduated at least 18 times
That's
from
good.
Braley University.
Good for him. He should get an honorary degree. You get him in here.
How do you think we get Homer? in
You'd
here?
probably have to,
Contact.
I don't know.
I don't either.
The internet is amazing.
We're going back to the internet now.
But something I wanted to ask you about,
Uh-oh.
Hammer and Hank Aaron.
Yeah.
Baseball season started.
Yeah.
Where do your loyalties lie?
I'm a Cubs fan.
There you go.
I'm a Cubs fan.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried Peoria has a little Cardinals.
Well, it's split though. Like Cubs and Cardinals. Like my family is split Cubs and Cardinals.
Really?
Yeah.
It's too bad.
I know.
But
You know what we gotta do now?
I do know.
Go to Poor College Man.
Hello and welcome once again to The Poor College Man. My name is Mike Campobasso. You know, I try and help people out whenever I can, give them some ideas how they can save money here and there while they're at school. Well, today I'm going to see if I can talk to some people and find out what they do to save money. Let's find out.
Well, since I'm a poor college student and they charge you 75 cents for laundry, sometimes if people's laundry's already done, I just take theirs out because it's already dry and throw my stuff in the dryer and save money on minutes.
Well, actually, no. The thing about stealing utensils from the food court is, the sweet thing is, you can actually bring them back, have them wash them, and then get an entirely different set.
I steal like chips and granola bars a lot from our sorority house.
I take the relish packets and stuff from the food court, so I don't have to buy like mayonnaise or relish or anything like that.
Before I went to school, I would never take napkins from restaurants, but now I've got a stack about 3 inches tall of napkins from restaurants. It's great.
I shop at the dollar store.
Usually, I'll get other people to take me to dinner and tell them I don't have any money.
I'm just cheapskate in general. Generic all the way.
I try to use my boyfriend as much as I can to pay for things, and that seems to work out okay.
I started renting out my parking spot, and I've been parking over on Bradley Avenue, and I've been renting out mine for like $25 a month during the school year, and I only pay $50 a year for it, so I'm getting a sweet deal on it and making some little extra money to pay for my weekend habits.
Well, it's kind of embarrassing, but sometimes when I'm doing laundry, I steal other people's underwear so I don't have to buy my own.
You steal other people's underwear?
Yeah, not very often, and only the ones that look clean.
If you're looking to save a little extra money, won't save a lot, but, it'll save you a little hassle. Turn your underwear inside out and get another day's use. It's simple, it's easy, anybody can do it. Try it, really. I'm going to try it. But anyway, hey, that's all for this week's edition of The Poor College Man. Back to you, Matt and Molly. Try the underwear thing.
That wacky Mike Campobasso.
I mean, how funny were some of those answers?
Oh, man, there's some strange people around these parts.
Disturbing, but
That's kind of scary. What do you do? I know you've got secrets.
a couple. The one thing that I do, and now my roommates have started doing it, or maybe they started it. Anyway, when you go out to eat.
Which I don't do because...
Poorness.
Exactly. There you go.
I understand. Sometimes when they give you like the little containers for ketchup or dip or
The dipping sauce container.
perfect little containers to use at your house. So you can just put them in the little food box, like the leftover food box. They don't even know you have it. And they
Like-
probably have thousands of them.
The little generic plastic ones or like the nice
like
ceramic
this.
ones?
Like the nice ceramic ones.
That's nice.
Okay, what do you do?
Little food tidbit here. Just kind of eat a late dinner after like all the roommates eat. Leftovers go in the
Eat
fridge.
their food.
Steal the leftovers. Be like, oh, I thought this was old, so I was gonna clean out the fridge.
And after a while, do they start to pick up on it?
Yeah, they. And then I'll do the dishes and they'll forget. I'll be like, well, I did the dishes.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. I try to smooth it over.
Good job.
Put the TV time out.
Yeah, let's go.
There is a better way to have fun with history. Visit americaslibrary.gov. Log on, play around, learn something.
When it comes to babies, appearances can be deceiving. Look at this brainwave. Very active. And this one, not doing much. You make the difference by reading, singing, and talking from birth. Studies prove it. An early start. Now that's smart.
I feel like that was kind of spooky.
It's like Midstate magazine spreads like a ripple in the water.
There again with the deepness. Who are you today?
I don't know. You know what I wanted to do before we proceed further into the show?
I could only imagine.
I wanted to say hello to our executive producer, Bob Jacobs. He's
Hi,
watching
Bob.
in Las Vegas right now.
He is.
He's on a little vacation, little getting out of here time.
Have you ever been to Vegas?
No, I haven't.
I haven't either.
It's something I wanted to do. My friends went there last week, 2 weeks ago, to Vegas, and they said it was a good time. They didn't so much win money as they did lose.
Yeah.
But I don't, the poor college man thing, I don't think I can afford to go out there and lose the money.
Well, once you become rich and famous.
That'd be nice.
You know what we got to do now?
I think so.
Go to State of the Arts.
Three months ago, we completed a year-long documentary about a very remarkable blues singer named Bobby King. Raised by a single mother in Peoria's public housing projects during the 1960s, Miss King has become a musical ambassador to the world. As this program hits the World Wide Web, the producer-director Bob Jacobs is in Las Vegas at the Broadcast Education Association Convention, accepting the first place award for this program. We're proud to be the first to bring Bobby King to the World Wide Web.
Boy, we're gonna walk away. That's right. You ready? I said we're gonna walk away. Well, it's early this morning.
Take this hammer and carry it to the captain. Wanna let you know?
Shortly after the not-so-Civil War in America, the newly liberated slaves were free but poor. Many of them traveled down the no-cost highway of the Mississippi River to New Orleans. A new form of music rose out of the life experiences of these people, experiences that began in supreme hardship with the singing of field songs, gospel tunes, and African rhythms. It was a brand new American music that would transform New Orleans. After World War I, racism in the South shut down many of the great jazz halls that had grown up there, so musicians led by people like Louis Armstrong migrated back up the Mississippi through Memphis and St. Louis to Chicago. It was a migration that gave birth to a whole new form of music called the blues. It lives today in thousands of small clubs where master practitioners move our souls to laugh, to cry, and to love. I'm Bob Jacobs, and it's my great pleasure to bring you a living treasure from Peoria, Illinois. one whose legacy traces all the way back down the Big River. Her name is Bobby King, but in my book, she's the queen of the blues.
The queen of the blues, Miss Bobby King.
We'd like to thank Jim Crone, our webmaster, who was an associate producer on that piece. And here's a look at the state of the arts in your world this week. On Thursday, April 11th, the Bradley Chorale will host the High School Honor Choir at 7:30 p.m. You can reach the Dingle Dime Music Center at 309-677-2595 for more information. And on Saturday, the 13th, the Prairie Tellers present the 5th Annual Liars Contest. Tickets are $5 in advance and $7 at the door. Call 309-691-1465 for more information. And that's all for this week's State of the Arts. I'm Martha Zebrowski. Back to you, Matt and Molly.
Thank you, Martha.
That That was Martha.
A little stumble there.
What was that?
A little stumble there.
So let's talk about Vegas.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little our own little version of blackjack.
Happen to have some cards.
Yeah, it's I don't know where they came from.
Magic,
Just
the
magically.
props.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Instead of doing regular blackjack like with a dealer and betting and such, we laid the cards out.
Yes.
We'll just pick 2 and keep them to yourself, and you can show the camera if you want.
Okay.
And then we'll you get as close to 21, and when you think you're close enough, you want to stop. We'll see who's got the better score.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna take this one
Oh.
here. Woohoo! What's
This
up,
is
Ace?
Bad. No. Oh.
Can I double down?
Do you have room to double down?
Yeah, I'm gonna double down. I don't know if that's possible.
One more.
I'm gonna go this way. I'm good. I'm good.
What'd you have?
20. 4, 6, queen.
18.
Time to go to Bon Appetit.
Go to Bon Appetit.
Hi, I'm Dawn Colombo, and welcome to yet another edition of Bon Appetit. Today we're at Emo's Dairy Mart, which has been providing Peoria ice cream, chili dogs, and much, much more for many years.
For the past 34 years, Emo's has been located at the corner of Prospect and War Memorial. Throughout that time, Emo's has remained a family-owned and operated business.
My mom and dad bought this place in 1960. At that point, this road out here, this real busy road, was a 2-lane road.
So where did Emo's get its name?
My dad's name, his real name was Elmer, but since he was a little kid, everybody called him Emo's. So just stuck with him, and now everybody calls me Little Emo. So.
But unlike most dairy marts, Emo's offers a variety of homemade food on its menu.
All kinds of shakes and sundaes, and the food are hot tamales, barbecues, hot dogs, cheese dogs, french fries, cheese fries.
The food isn't the only thing at Emo's that is original, so is the decor.
The clown came into being on top of the building about 1964. About 4 years after they bought it, my uncle, who was a commercial artist in Peoria, came up with the idea, built it, painted it, put it up there. It's been there since 1964.
But Dave also understands the importance of giving back to the community.
12 years ago, one of the radio stations contacted me, wanted to know if they could do their morning show out here. And, you know, I can't argue about the publicity, so I said yes. And it all goes to charity. Everything we take in the morning up till 10 o'clock goes to the Arthritis Foundation.
As the years change, Dave's favorite part of Emo's hasn't.
People that are in good moods. You don't get the complainers very often, and so I think that part of it, working with the public is the best part.
What do you think? As spring begins to take form and change into summer, come down to Emo's Dairy Mart to enjoy summer feasts and outdoor dining. For Bon Appetit, I'm Dawn Colombo. Back to you, Matt and Molly.
You know, that's what I love about the Bon Appetit piece. Always makes me want to go somewhere new and try stuff. I've never been to Emo's, but, you know, I dig ice cream.
Oh, I love ice cream.
I like hot dogs or
Yeah,
stuff. You can't
and
go
stuff.
wrong with that.
You should maybe you should go.
And he seems like such a nice guy.
I would like to be friends with him.
Friendly. You think he's taking applications for friends?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't want a job, man. I just want to be your friend.
I just want to be your friend.
How do I sign up to do that?
I don't know. Can we find out?
Let me love you, please. I've never heard of that before. I just want to be his friend. Oh, I hope he's watching. Because you got a new friend, little emo.
Hopefully, if he takes if he accepts me. Do you think you have to go through an interview process?
You can like bring in a resume, get you ready for the real
I
world.
was friends to these people.
My references are my other friends. My good qualities are listening.
What would you think the cover letter
secret
would be
keeping.
Like? Oh, that's funny.
Good times.
Yeah. Woo. So, again, we should probably say thanks.
Yeah, because we're winding down. We're getting
We
close
are.
to the end.
We are, and this was fun.
It was being on the internet and stuff.
Yeah, thank you, Jim.
And all the engineers and everybody that made it possible. There's a lot of hard work went involved.
Blood, sweat, tears, guts.
And not the real kind, the metaphorical kind.
You are very deep today.
I don't know what is with me today. I'm trying to make up stuff, and I think I'm all learned.
We don't make stuff up.
Yeah, but yeah, seriously though, it was a big effort.
It's a big undertaking.
We pulled it off.
Yeah.
Good times.
Well, yeah, it was
And
fun.
for the first time ever on the internet, it's time to let the credits take us home.
Take care.